Imagine being on the brink of unlocking the secrets of the universe, only to find yourself wrestling with internal demons and the crushing weight of your discoveries. Welcome to the tumultuous journey of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the brilliant mind behind the atomic bomb. His life story is a compelling blend of scientific triumph, moral dilemma, and political intrigue set against the backdrop of a world at war. In the year 1926, a young and ambitious J. Robert Oppenheimer, just 22 years old, finds himself in the hallowed halls of the University of Cambridge. Here, he's under the tutelage of Patrick Blackett, a prominent figure in experimental quantum physics. However, Oppenheimer's time at Cambridge is fraught with challenges. He battles severe anxiety and a deep sense of homesickness. His relationship with Blackett becomes increasingly strained, leading to a moment of desperate recklessness where he nearly poisons his mentor with a tainted apple. This act of defiance is quickly followed by regret, and he retrieves the apple, avoiding what could have been a disastrous turn of events. Amidst this turmoil, Oppenheimer encounters the renowned physicist Niels Bohr, who offers him crucial advice to shift his focus to theoretical physics at the University of Göttingen. This change in direction proves to be a pivotal moment in Oppenheimer's academic career. At Göttingen, he earns his PhD and forms a significant connection with Isidor Isaac Rabi. Their paths cross with Werner Heisenberg in Switzerland, setting the stage for future collaborations and rivalries that will shape the course of history. Determined to elevate the study of quantum physics in the United States, Oppenheimer takes up teaching positions at the University of California, Berkeley, and the California Institute of Technology. His personal life, however, is as complex as his professional one. He marries Catherine Kitty Puning, a biologist with a communist past, and simultaneously maintains a tumultuous affair with Jean Tatlock, a psychiatrist plagued by her own communist leanings. Tatlock's eventual suicide casts a long shadow over Oppenheimer's life, adding to the personal burdens he carries. The year 1938 marks a seismic shift in the scientific community with the discovery of nuclear fission by German scientists. Oppenheimer immediately recognizes the potential for this breakthrough to be weaponized, especially with the looming threat of Nazi Germany. By 1942, as World War II rages on, Oppenheimer is recruited by U.S. Army Colonel Leslie Groves to lead the Los Alamos Laboratory. This facility becomes the epicenter of the Manhattan Project, tasked with developing the atomic bomb. Oppenheimer's fear of a Nazi nuclear weapon, spearheaded by none other than Heisenberg, drives him to assemble a team of the brightest minds in physics, including Rabi, Hans Bethe, and Edward Teller. They work closely with Enrico Fermi, Leo Szilard, and David L. Hill at the University of Chicago. Teller's calculations initially suggest a terrifying possibility that an atomic explosion could potentially ignite the Earth's atmosphere and obliterate the planet. This prompts Oppenheimer to seek the counsel of Albert Einstein. After much deliberation and Bethe's recalculations, they conclude that the probability of such a catastrophe is near zero. Despite this reassurance, the moral implications of their work weigh heavily on Oppenheimer. Following Germany's surrender in 1945, the scientific community is divided on the necessity of the atomic bomb. Oppenheimer believes that deploying it could bring a swift end to the Pacific War and save countless lives. The successful Trinity test leads to the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, resulting in Japan's surrender. While Oppenheimer is publicly hailed as a hero, he is privately tormented by the devastating consequences of his creation. His attempt to convey his remorse to President Harry S. Truman is met with scorn, leaving Oppenheimer isolated in his guilt. In the aftermath of the war, Oppenheimer becomes an advisor to the United States Atomic Energy Commission, AEC. His advocacy for nuclear restraint and negotiations with the Soviet Union stirs controversy, particularly as the Cold War intensifies. Lewis Strauss, the AEC chairman, harbors a deep resentment towards Oppenheimer, stemming from both professional and personal grievances. Strauss's concerns about exporting radioactive isotopes and his belief that Oppenheimer belittled him in a conversation with Einstein add fuel to this animosity. By 1954, Strauss orchestrates a secret hearing to revoke Oppenheimer's security clearance, effectively aiming to dismantle his influence in nuclear policy. The hearing is a sham, filled with manipulated testimonies and a relentless focus on Oppenheimer's past associations with communists. Despite a passionate defense from Kitty Oppenheimer, the board decides to revoke his clearance, tarnishing his reputation and curtailing his authority. Fast forward to 1959. During Strauss's confirmation hearing for Secretary of Commerce, David L. Hill delivers unexpected testimony that exposes Strauss's vendetta against Oppenheimer. This revelation derails Strauss's nomination, much to his chagrin. In 1963, Oppenheimer receives the Enrico Fermi Award from President Lyndon B. Johnson, a bittersweet recognition of his contributions to science. A poignant flashback reveals the true nature of Oppenheimer's 1947 conversation with Einstein. Rather than conspiring against Strauss, they discuss the profound and ominous legacy of their work, with Oppenheimer expressing his deep-seated fears that their advancements in atomic science might ultimately lead to global annihilation. The story of J. Robert Oppenheimer is a complex tapestry of intellectual brilliance, ethical quandaries, and political machinations. It serves as a stark reminder of the double-edged sword of scientific progress and the heavy burden borne by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Thank you for embarking on this documentary journey with us. We're honored to have shared this in-depth exploration with you. If this documentary has inspired or enlightened you, please show your support by hitting the like button, share, and follow us to get more updates from us. See you in our next documentary adventure. Until next time, stay curious and connected.